Greetings out there in YouTube land. This is Morrisman, and as always, I thank you guys for coming to my channel. And today, this video is going to be entitled "A Tribute to Don Rickles," because someone just recently told me casually that Don Rickles passed away on Thursday. And I was quite surprised because I'm like, I don't watch the news every night, but I get a paper every day. And I'm online every day, and there was no mention of this icon passing away in his 90s. Because I have very fond memories of certain entertainers, and I thank them for being a part of my childhood, which was wonderful. And one of them was Don Rickles, Don Knotts, Jack Klugman, just to name a few. You know, I remember being a young guy pasted in front of the TV watching their TV shows, sitcoms, and movies, and it just made me laugh. And I thank them for bringing the joy into my childhood that I will always cherish. And I was just quite sad that there was no, tribute to him, nothing on TV, nothing on the news, nothing in the newspaper. It might have been in the back pages of the paper, but I remember when I was a youngster delivering papers when Jack Benny passed away. Front page. Jack Benny dies of cancer in the 70s. And I would have thought that Don Rickles would have got the same kind of fanfare as these other greats that passed away. Because what I remember about Don Rickles is this. He was not afraid to tackle or touch on any subject, because he used to do a lot of comedy routines about race, and not to be confused with racism. You know, when he used to do these black voices, and they was hilarious to me, and they were not offensive to me, because I'm like, he's not making fun of us. He's just discussing the difference in races and culture, which most of us to this day are afraid to tackle, because if we attempt to discuss this, we label racist, which is nonsense. But a lot of the stuff was not about, it was about race, but not racism. And it was just quite hilarious. You know, he was a very talented guy. And I was just really, again, saddened that there was no big acknowledgement of his death, because he was like one of the last of that era, the Rat Pack type of era in the 50s. And the last time I seen him on I guess it was like a little, I won't say documentary, but it was a little story about him. And it was hilarious. He had these pictures of, Frank Sinatra and all these other great people. And he said, I'm like the last one of that era. And he would point up to the wall. He's like, dead, dead, dead. And there was this one guy who was still alive around his era. And it was funny what he said, almost dead, dead, dead. Don Rickles was a very funny guy, and he's going to be missed. Like I said, when I think of my childhood, I can't think of my childhood and not think of Don Rickles and these other greats that have passed, have crossed our paths and made us laugh and made us feel good, because laughter is good medicine for the soul. It makes you feel good. It rejuvenates you. That's why I was always a big fan of watching comedies versus drama, because I'm like, I want to laugh and feel good. I don't want to sit here and be holding back tears because these scenes are so sad. It's like, I want to laugh. It's healthy. It's therapeutic. So on that note, I'm just going to say that thank you, Mr. Rickles, for all the years of entertaining us and making us laugh and making us think. Take care. God bless you.